Hello to all the spirits that could be here. In today's session, I am seeking spirits in yet again another Massachusetts cemetery. But this time it is St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery. There are a few close family members that are tied to Cfanns that could come through, but otherwise maybe there are other spirits that reside there that want to say their name and I can look them up. So I'm going to allow them to use the Spirit Talker to, again, give me a name, and then maybe there's an interesting story behind them. Alright, so I'm going to allow you to use that right now. Hopefully nothing too negative comes through. I have the EMF meter for those to use to say yes. Go to the yellow, orange, or red. And at any point you want to say you're here, you can use these clear balls to light up by tapping, moving, or trying to pick up the clear balls. Also to confirm things too, you can do that too. Okay, so let's see who comes in first. And if there are any little children, I got a chair with the cat stuffies and Oogie Boogie Boogie, the ghost stuffy, and a clear tiny cat ball right on that chair for you too, if you want to play. Where?
Where?
So where is this at? What town? It's Bellingham, Norfolk County, Massachusetts. St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery also was known as St. John the Baptist Cemetery. So in case you remember it being the old name, there you go. Oh, or you mean where? Oh, sorry, where the chair is. Sorry, it's in the back where my closet door is. And there's some little stuffy cats, and right in front of it is a clear ball. And then in front of here are some more clear balls, and the EMF meter is in center, right in front on this post, or leaning against the post. Sorry, didn't think when you said where we were discussing about chair and stuff. Sorry.
Old times.
Old times? Okay. So I don't know if you're saying you're remembering the old times, or it's like old times. So unfortunately there is no description on exactly when this was first started. But let me just try to say. So I believe the first one could be from 1881. So here's the, just so you know, so here's the possible first one buried there out of the 17,000 supposedly found there. So maybe it's somebody around that time. So there's a bit of a hint as to what the last name of the...
They take other forms.
What the last name of the person connected to Chris is. The hint's right in front of us.
Mockery.
Oh, they're saying I'm mocking them by having that there. It is a mockery. Do you want me to remove it? I just thought it might be interesting if you're able to try to give it a bit of a ding. Hasn't ever gotten a ding. You could be the first one. But okay.
We need energy.
So for you to gain energy, you just see the light sources in my room. There's 2 lamps and a ceiling light. You gather the energy from the light, and then when you're all juiced up, come back and try to use the tools again. If it's going to be too much to use the bell, don't. I'd rather use your energy to put it towards any of the cap bowls. Okay? I just thought it'd be cool, but if it requires a lot of energy, you don't need to do the bell. And like I was saying, since October 12th, it's almost Halloween here, so I haven't had any of these go off. If you want to break that cycle and get it back going, that'd be awesome. Anybody from the St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery in Massachusetts, if you want to help break it. By the way, my name is Detective Lazaria. It's nice to meet everyone who will be coming in. Mike.
Mike.
Let's see if there's a Mike. Just so you know, it says Mike. Maybe Michael? I got 67 Michaels. So that's a lot of Michaels. I don't know if I can find a Michael and be, you know. Is it by chance the one I have pulled up? It was random. Don't know. Just felt like I had to click on this one. So if this is the one that may have been trying to come through, I can tell your story briefly. Why you passed away so young. So one more time on the yellow now. So I can't pronounce your last name though. So if this is the one that was trying to come through out of the 67, I found an interesting story about it. Kind of sad.
I'm from the 1700s.
Okay, well that doesn't help me. Okay, so it's not this one? Alright. I don't think there's anybody from the 1700s, but okay. Nope. Oh, yeah.
Ophelia.
So just again, there are 67 Michaels. I don't know, but I didn't see anybody. Yeah. I don't think there's an Ophelia, but I go ahead and look. Ophelia. This name pops up a lot. Oh, there is. Sure enough, there is. So there's Ophelia. I can't pronounce your last name, but there's your Ophelia Fontaine de Sorcy from 1894 to 1957. I believe I found you, Ophelia. Sometimes I never get these Ophelias to come through, but I found one. So, age 63, your spouse was Lewis, but they didn't link him. But I found him right here, I believe.
We make the noises. So I'll probably have to see about linking the spouse. For some reason, they're not linked. And I think I have to search him, so he's not showing up in the list. So I need to find out where he is. 2 men here. Okay. 2 men here.
Is one of them Mike? Are they the family friends? Family connection? AKA, not friends, but family? Tied to Chris? The 2 that are here? You can reach orange or red on the EMF meter if it's the 2 that are tied to Chris. AKC fan. Possibly that.
Demonstrate.
Demonstrate? Sure, I'll demonstrate on how to use these tools. Okay, so basically, you just give these little things that we call cat balls a bit of a bap. And when it doesn't work, you try. There, that one was perfect. You ring the bell like this. And then you go and do whatever you do with the EMF meter. So, I hope that helps with the demonstration. So apparently this ball is a lot easier than these ones. So, I hope that helps with the demonstration to whoever's here, like the 2 men. If it is tied to Chris and you want to let him know that you're here, and I'm sure it would be very much cool to have you light up a ball to let him know you're here. If you're not able to put your name out, at least you can put your energy into the ball. So for Ophelia, I might try to spend a little bit of time tonight to find your spouse, if it's possible, and link him.
Witness.
Witness? Did you witness how I demonstrated it? Or is there a person that witnessed something? Were you a witness to something, like a crime that you saw happen? I don't know. Could I try that? Type in witness and see what happens? I doubt it. It's a short shot. Oh, never mind. Okay. I don't know. These have witness in the bio. We got Vincent Tarducci. He was present to witness the surrender of the Japanese army to U.S. forces. No gray photo, though, or picture. Then we have Doreen Picard, who was... So I don't know. I have to read it in a second. Let me read Doreen. I remember seeing this for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I think I know why. She had an interesting story. She was 22. And here's her picture. Passed away, well, interesting enough, 1982. Let me see. Are you kidding me? Look at the last name. I just did a session with that last name in the middle. Are you kidding me? Wait.
You are forgiving.
So again, in another cemetery called City Mills, there was a lonely headstone with Pelletier on the front, and that was it. Nothing, no dates. And I just discovered Picard, Pelletier, and another last name I can't pronounce. It's R. Is this letting me know that you're tied to this family? So her parents were Ronald and Simone.
Can you stay a while?
I'm going to have to link your bio. This is far too... I knew there was a reason for Doreen. So Doreen, you have too long of a bio, but I will link it so people can read it. But I'll give them a quick glimpse, if I can. Yeah, it's a long story. She was, I can't say it. Okay? If that makes sense, again. I mean, it's a big, long story, okay? Wow. Yeah, I'll let you guys, wow. So again, Doreen, are you possibly here? The one that was M'd? Were you coming through when you said witness? Somebody witnessed? Well, if not, I still have to link this one, okay? The fact that I got Pelletier as the, again, last name I just had a session with. And I don't know if it's going to let me. So there's a ton of Pelletiers, there's 72, with that last name. Interesting enough. So apparently, I don't know why that poor lonesome one was in another area, town. It was Franklin versus this one. Yeah, they're same Norfolk. Huh. Oh, okay.
Hold out your hand.
Oh, sweaty. A little sweaty. Hold on. So again, if you're shaking my hand to give thanks, like, thank you. You're welcome. So again, that's interesting how I found all the, again, there's 72. Same last name as the one I was searching in that City Mills. Maybe one of them is the parents to that poor child all alone. Or whoever is.
Towards
here? It said towards. Hold your hand towards this area. Light up the EMF, maybe if I need to go this way. This way? That way? That way? This way? Down? Up. Okay, they're trying to save the energy to do something with my hand, which is falling and falling because I don't have the strength like I used to. And I did some exercise today, so I don't know if I can hold this up for too long. trying. Okay. I got a thing I could rest it on. Oh, there. Or maybe it's like here. There you go. So again, I'm wondering if anybody in the 72 happened to have a connection to that one that's in the City Mills Cemetery. I mean, what are the odds of that many last names? So Chris, if you want to go back to that cemetery and this cemetery and see if there's a link, that'd be cool. And you can visit some other people while you're out there. Hint, hint. Or you can just wait till February, which will be cold. All right, my hand can only handle so much handing out, you know. But hopefully that helped. And in case this disappears, Doom.
Doom.
Well, for, again, Doreen, I'm going back to Doreen. I remember, like I said, I looked her up and I was shocked to find her. And there are other people tied to this story. There was, oh yeah, I really cannot, oh wow, okay. There's another one named Susan. I gotta see. Okay, so Susan is the other one I need to look for. But I'm trying to find the last name of Susan. Funny how I'm seeing this name and haven't seen that name pop up. This one right here. Where the heck am I? I haven't seen that name pop up ever in that. If it does. Wow, it's a really long story. And I don't know if it's unsolved still. Maybe, you know what? Doreen, do you want Chris to visit you? With the Sono X10 box or the Necrofauna app?
Darkness.
Yes, I know. I think you're in darkness because of what happened to you, Doreen. And possibly Susan. Due to what happened to you. Do you want Chris Fanning, Cfann, to come back to that cemetery to see about speaking to you? Because I think you might have things you want to say, and that app that he uses will definitely help you put your word out versus this. It'll be faster, and he has better hearing than I am able to hear it. So if you like that idea, light up to orange or red, if possible, or double yellow. If you want Chris to visit you, Susan or Doreen, and maybe whoever else is tied to this unfortunate, sad, tragic story. Again, Doreen Picard. I'm looking for Susan's last name. Hold on. I know it wasn't the same last name. And I have a feeling he may have already heard about the story, or I don't know. I don't know if he did it. Ah, here it is.
Below.
Below. Yeah, I found the name. It is this one right here. That's the last name of Susan. So basically it goes like this. There's a, where am I? I totally lost myself. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. So he found his. Oh, okay. So, okay. That one's tied to that one. Okay. And there was another one that was, again, a friend. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let me look for that name. If she is, you know.
The others scare me.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I found another Pelletier, but it's not her. Interesting. Okay, I gotta go back to the story. I lost how to spell it, I think.
Be very, very careful.
Sorry. Just in case it disappears. Sometimes it crashes on me. Okay, so Doreen again. I gotta find that lady, and I totally effed up. Oh, okay. L-A-F-E. You're angry?
Angry.
Are you angry because I can't find you? Are you angry of what happened to you? Because again, Susan had a daughter who was very young, probably witnessed, oh God, I just realized what I just said, witnessed what happened to her mother. Wow. And her mother's friend, I believe. I haven't really got the chance to really read all this. It's a lot. Again, you guys need to read this. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing. Okay, yeah, definitely cannot mention any of this. Nope. Oh, okay, so Susan did survive, but she was in a coma. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, so Susan. Okay. Oh, so she doesn't remember. Aw.
You must leave. God.
Yeah, like I said, you guys need to probably read it. I think Susan's might still be alive. But I don't think Doreen did. It's a really long, I'm still scrolling. Yeah. So her parents, her mother just passed away. And her father might be still alive. So again, quick. She was very young and beautiful. It's sad to see that someone did what they did to her. And to her, I believe, friend. Her family friend or something. Photos? Yes.
Photos.
Which I just showed. So it just said photos, and it just showed a picture of Doreen. Maybe she's referring to the headstone, which unfortunately is kind of blurred.
One man here.
So there was two, now there's one. So again, it's kind of blurred on that, but again, there's the front of it. Oh, here. Oh, okay.
I've been here 150 years.
Okay, so here's the other Doreen. So there was two. Okay, so they had two markers for her. So the one on the headstone and one on the ground. The land?
The land.
Yes, exactly, the land, meaning on the ground. Yeah, there's another marker with your name on it and your dates, as well as a tall headstone that has with the family, where your name was engraved too. So I don't know if she does want to be possibly
Phantom.
If she does want to have a session with Cfann, but it'd be definitely cool to be able to have her voice come through the spirit talker or the EVP recorder. So he has a recorder. He can try to get your voice to come through. You can finally say what happened, maybe, or say a message to your beloved ones. So again, I don't have that ability because I don't live there. I'm too far away, but I think that would be cool. So I'll touch bases with Cfann and see if that's possible if he hasn't already thought about this. So I remember looking you up for some reason. So I think he does know. Carpet?
Carpet.
Let's not discuss the carpet. But if you're referring to the story, no. I was thinking maybe that mentioned carpet, but I don't think it did. Walker?
Walker.
Walker? Oh, I have 4 walkers.
Terrified.
So I don't know if this is still, again, maybe Doreen, who was terrified during that incident. I wouldn't blame her to be terrified after what happened to her and her friend. So it did say Walker, and there are 4 walkers. I got Cecile, George, Loretta, and Walter. Walter Walker. Ooh, that's a mouthful. And here are the dates, just so you guys can see. You could do the math on your own. They live to be a good amount. Oh, registered nurse. Okay, so there's Walter A.L. Walker, Loretta, George, and Cecile. Wait, let me see. 2 are N, 2 are G's, so that makes sense. Did I find you, the Walker family? Is this any of you, the 4, or any of you listed? Can you light up anything to let me know? Or is the first name Walker? No? Gotta check. So again, before this disappears, sometimes, I don't know. my browser has been acting weird and crashing, and I don't know when it'll keep crashing, but yeah. So, as of now, demise, okay.
Demise.
So as of now, I definitely have a story about the unfortunate M of Doreen Picard, who was only 22, and her friend who was caught in the middle, Susan. Supposedly it looks like she survived. Again, that was a very long thing to read. And I'm going to definitely link it as you guys can. If I were, it would be like a book. Like, just imagine me going through. I'm not going to read any of this when you guys can take a chance to read all that. Okay? So that's how long her story is. It's very intense. And of course, if she wants to have a session with Chris, I totally think she should. So that way he can bring out his EVP recorder. Holy. As well as, his apps that have the voices. Are you referring to holy water? Or holy moly, that's a lot of information on my story. If it's like holy SHIT, or, like, whoa, then yeah, it is a lot, and I don't know.
Who are you?
Oh, okay. My name is Detective Lazaria. That's why your story intrigues me, because again, I'm a detective. I'm curious about your unfortunate passing due to being K'd or M'd by someone. And your friend, I believe, friend or family friend, Susan, who was caught in the middle, and her 3-year-old daughter who happened to witness this. Yeah. So I'm definitely can say that the 3-year-old daughter survived. Obviously, she wasn't likely enough harmed, but to witness that must be very terrifying, tragic. It's like, and part of me wants to Google if this case was solved, but I'm afraid it's gonna crash on me. If it crashes, that's when I can look it up again. Okay. Brown hair, yeah.
Brown hair.
She does have brown hair. See? So are you describing yourself, Doreen? Yeah? Yeah, I see you have brown hair. There's only one picture of you in the Find a Grave. I'm sure there's plenty out there of you, but that's the one they put. I hope that is okay. The picture that they chose. I mean, probably it was a better picture maybe, but that's the one they picked. And by the way, you have 60 flowers, virtual flowers on your page. So that means people cared about you. They went to your page and put thought.
He'll get you.
The one that did this to you? Because I'm putting the truth out and putting your story out again as a reminder of what happened back in 1982. Yeah, it's like part of me wishes I had a third device so I can look it up over here on this third device. So I need to do it. Sorry, take a right. Okay. Again.
Take a right.
So again, that's her. Maybe she's telling me to look, show everything. I don't know. Oh, here. In case you're wondering where she's at, Chris, She's at plot B, number 24. And again, I showed you the headstone of her family, which is funny enough, has the same last name as the one in the City Mills Cemetery, with the last name Pelletier. I just thought that was quite interesting to also find out that there's 72 with that same last name. So it'd be a double whammy to go, triple whammy to be honest, to visit there. You can visit her, Doreen, Picard, maybe see if anybody's tied to that lonely one in City Mills, because there's 72 Pelletiers. And you can also visit somebody with the last name with that. Like a tri-deal at the St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery in Massachusetts. If you ever need somewhere to go, there you go. An interesting story. I am curious if she can come through. And if it's a rainy day and, you can't go out there, it works in your home. Just remember to take a bell out just
Sacrifice.
in case. Sacrifice? Did you feel like you were sacrificed? Oh, I just realized what. Okay. So this may become a two-parter. I don't know. But eventually I have to stop this so I can take a break in about 20 minutes. So, drink? Yes, I did take a drink.
Drink.
Yes, I did take a drink of water. Are you trying to tell me to take more of a sip? Because I didn't really. I barely had a sip. I was just like quickly taking a sip and then I put it back. Maybe she's trying to say you should have more of a drink. Oh, and by the way, since you were at that age, 22, did you by chance go out and party?
Bliss.
Bliss? Well, glad you feel some bliss. Maybe when you went out to go hang out with friends, you guys may have had a drink. Maybe it made you feel to have that feeling of bliss. Obviously, probably prior to any of this happening. Or did she sacrifice having to drink because she may have been wanting to have a child? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. So apparently, right here, since his arrest, that guy, I guess, is his name. But there's drink. Oh. So, interesting. Dang. Were you trying to show me that?
Jasmin.
Oh, I don't know about Jasmin. So again, I got drink, and there are things that mention, yeah, oh wow, he was very much a very bad influence. So again, that guy, oh, Interesting story. That is so interesting when it said drink. I don't know if there's sacrifice? No. Yeah, okay. Anyways. So, like I said, I will definitely link this person, her story. There is no Jasmine. I didn't think so.
I was treated well.
I don't know who this was. I don't know if this is Jasmine or Doreen, but whoever you are, I'm glad you were treated well. And I don't know who Jasmine is. Usually that's a random name that Spirit Talker can probably spew out, so I'm probably going to disregard it. Okay? Sorry. But just for the giggles, I will put it in. And I do have some people tied to a Jasmine. There are 13 that are Oh, wait, Jasmine last name. I didn't know Jasmine was a last name. Are you kidding me? I thought it was a first name. So Jasmine is apparently a last name. Look, 13 with last name Jasmine. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Hey, Adelaide. That's an... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Adelaide? You have the maiden name of that. Is this Adelaide coming through? Again, Adelaide Bell Jasmin, 1856 to 1940. It's an unmarked grave. And it gives the maiden name Bell. Again, what are the odds of me seeing and saying, ugh, Jasmin, not again. But again, Jasmin's the last name. And I found, again, Adelaide Bell Jasmin. And again, Bell last name. What? Is this what? Believe us.
Believe us.
I will, but what is... Okay, so here, I don't know. I don't think he's... I don't know. I'll have to see if the other ones are tied to this one. Okay. It is plot 1, so I don't know. It's unmarked. But like I said, there are 13. But that's the one that definitely stands out. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one, okay? So that one, Adelaide, pretty name, Bell Jasmin. Because again, I'm going to end this very soon, but this is one of the reasons why. Because this is the guy who is the cousin of Chris. What do you know? Last name is Bell.
I'm from ancient times.
And he was only 35 when he passed. So, and his father is this one right here. And then I was going to go to that guy and see if he has his family linked. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering if I keep linking and just keep going, is that Adelaide tied to these? You know? Is it? Let's just keep going. Always go with the male, because the males usually keep their last name. Oh, I lost it. Daughter?
Daughter.
Daughter. Is this related to the Bell family? Or the Picard family? Or is this Adelaide? Did Adelaide have a daughter? Yeah, unfortunately it kind of drops on the connection. But quite interesting, to be honest. Towards again?
Towards.
Towards. Well, again, I don't know if the balls that are here, if they are cursed, but again, since October 12th, nobody's been able to activate them. I don't know why. I'm able, like, it's very easy to tap these. You just sometimes just have to move them. Or jiggle them. So again, that's all you have to do. This one was easy. Beep, bop, boop. Oh well. So like I said, I'm going to have to end it here. Okay.
I had one eye.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't mention anybody with one eye. I thought it'd be kind of cool to be like, oh wow, I found somebody that actually does have one eye, but no. All right, like I said, I gotta wrap things up. If you want to hurry up and chime in, you can, but I gotta get going. So again, last recap, probably. If you want me to do part 2, you just let me know. It might be a short part 2, but if you want me to continue, you just go to the orange or red on the EMF meter and I'll try to continue.
You are connected.
Okay. Maybe they're referring to that lady, Adelaide Bell. Are you saying she's somehow connected to the cousin of Chris? I just have to really deep down in the ancestry and might find it up in the tall part of the tree. Mm-hmm. So after I end this, Doreen, if you're still here, I'm going to say a prayer for you, if that's okay. Is that okay? Assuming you're still here. Okay.
Significant.
Okay. All right. So, like, I think by having a miniature break, may give them the opportunity to gain the energy, to utilize more of the tools. Still looking to see if someone does want to say their name or basically be able to let us know that they're here by tapping a capital. That'd be cool. Maybe they just need a little bit more time. So whatever's the last thing, I'm going to probably wrap it up and end it here. Unless something shockingly is being spewed out. But other than that, like I said, this might be part 1. And then, like I was mentioning earlier to the spirits, I may go to other cemeteries in the next couple days that are close to Chris. By
Nurse.
Okay, so like I said, I did see somebody with an RN on their name. I mentioned that. I forgot who it was, and now I can't find it. Oh, man. Bummer. So there are 55 that have the word nurse. Yeah, there's a lot. So if you're one of the 55, I found a lot. So again, there's 55 that have the word nurse in it. Oh, hey, look, there's a picture of a nurse right there. Rita. Hi, Rita, if this is you. Oh. See, I was trying to avoid that, but oops, I guess I missed the time frame. There's a lot of Janines as nurses with a name. Or Jeanette. Funny?
Funny.
You thought it was funny that came out? And kind of made me go, whew, because I forgot that it was going to come out so soon. I'm glad you had a little bit of humor right there, and a laugh possibly. Oh, hey, another one. Cecile. I'm looking for people that have pictures of them in their suit. Because it said nurse. I'm trying to... This one's young. Jacqueline Staplespin. Okay, that was it. Tear. Aw.
Tear.
Are you crying because I'm about to leave? Is that what's happening? So last it said will be funny and tear. Are you tearing up because I have to leave? I said I'm going to be back, part 2, but I just need to take a break and allow you to take a break, gain the energy with the 3 lights in the room, and I'll do part 2, okay? So it's not ending, it's just a little intermediate break, okay? Alright, so this is Detective Lazaria Ending part 1 of St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery in Massachusetts. Signing out. Bye.